Carson, with the Haken boys now safely back at their grandparents' home in Tampa, experts say they may have a lot of questions and emotions to sort through. Allison Morrow joins us with how that recovery process has really already begun. Allison?
Right, well, Linda, the FBI does confirm that these kids had counselors on board their plane flight back here to Tampa Bay, and experts say the boys really are at a very critical age for development, which could regress if their grandparents do not take specific steps toward healing.
Surprised, angry.
For this version of Candyland, each color is an emotion.
They might talk about a time, when they felt happy.
The game's just one of the tools used by counselors at the Crisis Center of Tampa Bay to help kids process trauma. Less likely to verbalize pain, children often act it out.
The right kinds of toys, they'll reenact the scene in front of them, and then they're the big person taking charge of the scene.
Taking charge of a scene over which they had no control, like the Haken boys now return to their grandparents after a week with their mom and dad kidnapped on a boat to a foreign country.
And these children are young. They're 2 and 4 years old, which is the time of attachment and trust.
Dr. Valerie McLean says that attachment and trust are most vulnerable at this point. Regression depends on the boys' relationship with their parents prior to last week, how the couple explained what they were doing, and whether the boys witnessed their grandmother tied up by their own father.
Might have difficulty leaving their caregiver to go to school or even outside.
Other effects include issues with potty training, eating, communicating, and learning. In extreme cases, kids can develop PTSD. And experts say the Hakens may have forever changed their sons' futures in an extreme effort to return to the past.
What if they can't see the parents at all now? So in a lot of ways, the parents set up a very tragic situation for their own children.
And the Crisis Center tells me some kids can make huge progress in recovery from trauma in just 4 to 6 sessions. But PTSD is not always obvious immediately, and symptoms may take years to develop.